Hello everyone, welcome back. So in this video, we are going to understand the Leetcode problem number 2840. It's a daily contest question from today, and the question saying that check if the strings can be made equal with operation 2. So yesterday we have already uploaded this part 1 of this question, that is the operation 1. So this is the another question we have, and it's a medium. Previous one was easy question, right? And this is a medium question. Let's come back to the question. So the very first thing that you have given two string s1 and s2, and both length is n, means both size is same. Let's suppose the s1 is this and s2 is this, right? And both sizes same. Then it's saying that these strings are consisting and are having the lowercase English letters, each character in the lowercase English letter. Now the question is saying that you can apply the following operations or any number of times on these two given string. We can do that. Okay, so it is saying choose two indices I and j in such a way that I should be less than j, and the difference j minus I is even. Then swap the two characters at those indices in the string, and then you can return if you can make the string s1 s2 equals, and it will return the false in otherwise cases. So this operation is very important to understand. If you'll miss, definitely you will struggle. I will tell you how you will struggle and what is the approach that we should always think. Whatever the intuition we have given in the question, you should go through that. Okay, so let's try to understand here. So let's suppose if you are struggling with the solution, I can give you directly the solution, right? I'll not waste your time. But what you can do, if you're only coming for the solution, right? This is the solution you can get here, and this is completely working code, and you can go and get from here. Okay, but very first I'll go through the explanation how this approach comes and what you should do or what you should not do. Okay, so let's continue there. So let's talk about the question here. Okay, what the problem is asking. Let's try to understand. The very first, it is saying that we have two string s1 and s2 of the same length, right? Then it is saying that we can perform an operation, right, any number of times. So what the operation is saying that you have to pick a index I and swap s1 at I with the let's suppose the another element j we have n minus 1. It's a mirror one, right? So the question is little change here, because if you see, I assume this n minus 1 minus this, right? But the real question is saying that if you come here, the difference is j minus I is even, right? So do not think a different way. Okay, if you little bit, if you think different, right, the questions will move to another section and where you have to struggle. So I did a little mistake here, so that mistake you should not do. Okay, so I thought that it's a type of mirror pair group where we can take those two pairs and we can check that what is the pair we have, right? So if these two pairs are not same, right, because we have taken two indices I and j, or you can say left and right, as we have done. So each time we will find the pair, right, and then we'll check, okay, is this same pair or not, right? Like we have compared for this index and this index, so you will see that the pair are coming same. So we'll say, okay, this is the mirror one because the first pair is coming AF, so another is coming FA, means this is a mirror pair. But no, this is not the thing that we are looking for, right? So in this case we got all the pairs same because of the mirror pair, but the intuition is not there, right? So I'll just go through here. You can pause it and you can go through whatever, but I will not waste the time. So let's try to understand what is the catch here is here. The thing is, we have given a string s1 and a string s2 where we have the output, right, that is coming is a false because the expected is true. So let's talk about this example. So the bug is in how the pair comparison works for the even length. Okay, so we find that s1 is this and s2 is this, right, both having the same length and equal to 6. So if you find the pair, right, it is not equal, and that is why it was returning false. So we we found that it is expected is true, but it is going false. It means the pair comparison will not work, right? So we should go with another approach. What is the approach is there? The real insight is what I was missing. The correct algorithm compare frequency count across the entire string using the even and odd indices position, not the pair by pair, right? So let's try to understand the actual problem. The actual problem is the key is the deal with the odd and the even indices separately. It means if I is equal to 0, you can reach the indices 2, 4, 6 and so on for all the even indices. So if I is equal to 1, you can reach the indices 3, 5, 7, which is odd indices, means all the indices are odd. Means if I equal to 0, you are going with the even indices. If I equal to 1, you are going with the odd indices. Now since j minus I must have been even, right? So two indices can be swapped only if they have the same parity, like both even or both odd, right? In that cases we will get the same parity, right? This means all the even index character form one freely rearranged pool and all odd index character form the another one. So the best approach is the character frequency, right, which is matching for even and odd position, the counting frequency for both groups, and verify they match across the string, and that solves you in the O of n or an O of 1 as a space. Pause this problem, right? Pause this video here and try to go through there. Okay. Let's come back to here. Let's suppose the given string we have is s1 we have given and s2 we have given like this. Okay, two things we have given. So the very first position is 0 index, which is even, then index 2 is even, index 4 is even, and so on. And these are the odd indices between there, right? We know that. Then we have s2, similar for these cases. So odd and even indices, no. So the even index is purple and the green is odd index. Now let's suppose if you want to find the even pool. So even pool is what? A, B, C, VS, C, B, A, right? Means both condition. We have to sort the both, right? Let's, if we'll do the sorting, so we'll see that A, B, C and A, B, C. After sorting, both are coming same. So this is a match, right? The mirror image, the mirror string we can say, pair or whatever. So you have to think that, okay, these two are matching, because we first need to find the even pool and the odd pool, and then we have to check after the sorting that these are correct or not. If both concept is coming for the even pool and the odd pool, right, both is matching, right, match is true, means then we will return the true, otherwise we will return false. Okay, so in that case you need to do is you have the string s1 and the string s2, right? So what you need to do is internally you will create a helper function where you will pass a string 1, a string 2 and the start, from where you want to do the start. So it start from 0, this is for the even and this is for the odd. These two pool we have to find, right? Like this we have to find even pool and the odd pool. So 2 times you have to start, right? If you see here, the index is getting started from 1, right, 0, and for the odd it is starting from 1. That is why we need to use as a 0 as a starting index for the even pool, and this is for the odd pool, because it start from the 0 and start from the 1. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say here. Okay, now coming back to the given internal helper function, right? What you need to do, very first you define the frequency. If you find the frequency, right, because 26 is the English alphabet characters, right, total we have, so we'll use 26 characters frequency array, and then integer array, right? And then what we need to do, we'll start with the I equal to start and we'll go with this one. So for this check it will go run for 1 time, for this check it will run for 1 time, means 2 times this code will run internally. So very first you will build for the string 1, right, even pool. So when we will go with the even pool, right, what you need to do is start with I equal to 0. So this time I is 0 for the even pool. So each time the index will start from 0, 2, 4, 6 and so on, because we are doing I plus 1. So this will work, all the indices I will start with 0, 2, 4 and 6, like that it will go. So you will check that the frequency at each character, if it comes right, you will do minus a plus plus, and if s2 is coming, minus a minus minus. We are basically we are discarding, right, each time. Similarly, we are checking each character for both the thing, and plus plus we are doing, minus minus we are doing. Now we'll check the frequency must carry out, right, means cancel out. How? If you check the frequency, we'll get if frequency not equal to 0, return false. So basically from the frequency, the given frequency element initially is for 26 character, right? They start with the 0 and it will go to the last 25 character, right, like this. Initially all the value will be 0 because when we initialize this itself at line number 7, so all are 0. But when we do plus plus, because very first what we are doing, s1 at char at I, we are doing plus plus. Let's suppose the character is s we have, right? It means what? We mark this in the s1 dot char at I is 0, right, from 0, right? Similarly for s2 dot char at we are doing something value, right, means we are increasing plus plus first and then we are doing minus minus. So like that we will keep doing that. So the when we are done with this, right, so if any of this character is not equal to 0, it means what? It is coming false, because we are maintaining plus plus and minus minus as the same character for the s only, because s is possible that it is in the s1 and s2 also, right? So it should also come some 0 value, because we are doing plus plus and minus minus. One is plus and one is for minus, which both will come what? Is 0. So all the characters should be 0, right? In this case, after running these two operations, right, it should not having the false, it should not having the frequency more than 0, right? If it is coming all the 0, it will not return false, it will return true, and in that case we'll say the given string is possible by making the number of operations is equal, because the characters are same. So this is what we have, guys. In case you are struggling with anything, right, please write in the comment section and give a like, thumbs up, and subscribe the ExpertFunda. Keep supporting ExpertFunda. In case you are new at ExpertFunda, please share with your friends, subscribe the channel, and support directly and indirectly ExpertFunda. Thank you so much. Any suggestions are welcome. Please write whatever you think about me and the channel. Thank you so much.